going on YouTube? I am back with another video, and in this one we have a bit of a random one, definitely something different that I've never done on the channel before, and I'm going to give you guys kind of a little bit of a look into my card room. So I mentioned in the video I posted yesterday, I was kind of brainstorming some video ideas and came up with one to kind of help in a way buy one of my favorite products of the year. So there is a box at Louisville Sports Cards. I don't want to spoil what it is, but it's about $450. So I figured I would just kind of go through all of the boxes that I have sitting in my card room. As you can see, it is a complete mess. So my card room is in our basement. We have an unfinished basement, so it's a little bit of storage as well. This room is a complete nightmare of a mess. So eventually I want to clean it up and give you guys an official tour, but that probably won't be anytime soon. So anyway, I figured I would give you guys a look at all of these boxes that have literally been sitting here for years. So I go through these from time to time and see if I can pick anything out. So I have been through some of these before and picked out some random cards to list or trade or whatever, just see if anything has gone up. But I did go through some of these the other day and was able to find some decent cards. So I figured I would go through them a little bit more in depth and check back in with you guys as we find anything. So some of these are labeled, some of these are not. So this one right here says basketball on it. This is a baseball box right here. So as you can see, cards just everywhere. So we're gonna go through this a little bit, and as I kind of find cards that I think have some value, I will check back in. My goal is gonna try to be to find cards with a minimum of like $10 to $20 in value. I don't want to list a bunch of cards for $2 or $3. That would be very, very hard to come up with that 450 bucks. So I want to go ahead and get a lot of these listed on eBay and potentially Instagram, maybe do like a story sale and see what I can come up with within the next few days. And then I'll check back in and do like a part 2 and show you guys everything that we were able to sell and how much money we were actually able to come up with from this challenge. So I'm going to go through this. Once I find some cards, I will check back in. I also did want to give you guys a little bit of a better look at what I'm, kind of dealing with. As you can see, a lot of people have asked me in the past for like my, like how I store my cards, any tips for that. And as you can see, I'm probably not the best person to ask. It can get out of control very, very quick, especially if you rip a lot of boxes. You run out of space, especially with all the base cards that come in boxes. It's very, very easy to run out of space and become disorganized. So that's honestly part of the reason why I want to do this as well, is just to kind of, get organized and get rid of stuff that has, absolutely no value. So just wanted to show you guys what we are working with real quick, and I'm going to check back in once we find some cards. All right, so I started with this baseball box because this actually has a decent amount of cards that are like sleeves and top loaded. So that's really the main reason why I started with this box here. There's a lot of like Bowman Chrome stuff in here, which I thought, could potentially have some good players like, I don't know, Bobby Witt or Julio Rodriguez. So I did actually pick out a couple I was able to find. I know this was a hot prospect, when this released. We got Bayron Lora, just one Bowman Chrome base card there. We have an Adley Rushman, that's a Bowman Chrome Mega. So I'll have to check those and see if they have any value, as well as this, that is going to be a Ruben Cardenas. That one is the Blue Mojo. It is a Bowman First, and that one is going to be numbered to 150. But then we did actually find a couple base Bowman First Bobby Witts. So I think these, for two of them, might do like 15 to 20 bucks. So not too bad there. And then we also did find a couple Bowman Chrome Mega Julio Rodriguez. So again, might be 15 to 20 bucks on those. And then I remember hearing this name during the World Series and the playoffs, Jeremy Pena for the Houston Astros. I was able to find a good amount of Bowman First on him. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2 of the Bowman Chrome Megas. So honestly, I think that one this a lot right here might be worth like upwards of $50. So off to a pretty good start here. So we're going to set those aside and kind of see what we can get out of those. I'll check comps and everything, and let's keep going. All right, so I think this is going to be the last couple cards out of that box. Basically, this entire row here is just Topps Chrome you know, base cards or maybe some refractors mixed in, but nothing crazy there. And then these are this is a bunch of Bowman stuff that I don't really think has too much value, but we were able to get a couple Robert Pawson Bowman Chrome first. I know he was, again, another top prospect in this class, so I'll have to check those. Not sure on those. And then this one I'm not sure on either. It is a Bowman Chrome first Blue Shimmer to 150, and that is of Miguel Vargas. So we'll have to check that one as well. Not sure if there's any value, but that is probably going to wrap it up for this box here. All right, so this is a pretty cool box over here. This is honestly one of the very first boxes that I had when I started collecting cards. It has a lot of Dante DiVincenzo in it. Some of the first like autos and parallels I have are over here. We have some of our remaining like Wendell Carter collection over here. So this box really takes me back. There's some cool stuff in here. Unfortunately, DiVincenzo and Wendell Carter don't have the most value. If this box had, you know, like Trae Young and Luka, it would be worth a lot more money. You can see there's some really cool stuff in here. Spectra Auto of DiVincenzo, Spectra Parallel, a bunch of the Optic Rainbow. Let's see, we have the Black Velocity there, so that's out of 39. Some really, really cool stuff in here. Revolution Auto. But unfortunately, you know, again, it is DiVincenzo and Wendell Carter. So some really, really cool stuff there. I mean, there's like a random Flawless Auto. So honestly, if anyone's interested in like Wendell Carter or DiVincenzo, I probably would be willing to get rid of some of this stuff. There's a cool Select Red die cut. There's a tie-dye patch card. So some really, really cool stuff in here. Definitely takes me back. Again, one of my very, very first boxes I had when I started collecting. There's some more stuff from this class as well, like Marvin Bagley, Prism, Optic Blue Velocity, some Contender, Select. So unfortunately, didn't quite collect the right guys from this class, but definitely some cool stuff. Fun trip down memory lane in this box here. Okay guys, so I'm actually recording this clip on the following day. I went ahead and went through most of those boxes back there for anything that I thought had some good value. Probably spent 30 to 45 minutes going through boxes. And unfortunately, outside of a lot of what I got out of that first box, didn't really find too much. A lot of stuff was maybe around like $5. Again, I'm trying to stay a minimum of $10. Anything under $10 just doesn't really make a lot of sense. It's not worth my time, after shipping and fees and stuff like that. So trying to have a minimum value of $10. So again, I did record some of those first clips yesterday, and I did go ahead and list some stuff on eBay yesterday, and actually already made some sales. So unfortunately, I wasn't really thinking, and as soon as the first couple of sales came through, I went ahead and packaged them up and shipped them off, which was unfortunate because now I don't get to show you guys in the video. But I figured I would go ahead and get this second clip recorded. This is going to be going up on Tuesday, December 20th, and I want to give it, maybe, I guess I don't have a lot of time, maybe 2 or 3 days, and I can maybe get up part 2 of this and kind of show you guys the total that we were able to raise and see if we can get enough to completely cover that box that I really want to buy from Louisville Sports Cards. Again, that's one of my favorite products of the year, and that's kind of the reason behind this whole thing, to see if we can raise like $400 to $500. So actually, just from the sales that I was already able to make, I think we're right around like $100 already. So need to make about 300 more. And I'll go ahead and show you guys what we have. A couple of these have sold that I need to go ahead and get shipped out. So I'm just going to, actually, I guess I'll start back here. So I actually have 2 of these Phoenix complete sets from 2020. So this actually comes with the Burrow, Herbert, Jalen Hurts. And basically when I got these boxes in, I actually have 2 of these. So when I got these boxes in, I took out the Burrow and Herbert of each box and went ahead and graded those. And I don't remember, I think they might have got 9s. I can't remember, it's been a long time ago, but I checked and the Jalen Hurts were actually both still in the boxes. So I went ahead and listed 2 Jalen Hurts Phoenix Fire, I think they were called the Fireburst. And I can't remember, I'll show it, I'll pop it up on screen, but I think I sold those for like 20 or 25 bucks. So if anyone is interested in these, so basically it's missing the Justin Jefferson, the Burrow, the Herbert, and the Jalen Hurts. If anyone's interested in this box, I'm pretty sure it has every other card in there. As you can see, it was pretty full. I'll do something, super cheap on these. Maybe, I don't know, like 20 bucks shipped. I have 2 of these. If anyone's interested, let me know. 20 bucks on those 2 boxes, each, not for both. So I wanted to mention that real quick. I did sell both of the Jalen Hurts out of there. And then I guess I'll go ahead and show this. I kind of have had this for a long time. I don't even remember how I got this, but it looks like these do about 25 to 30 bucks. This is a Elite Trainer, Pokemon Fusion Strike Elite Trainer box, and I've just had this for literally like, I don't know, maybe 2 years. Don't even remember really how I got it. Might have won it in like a giveaway or something. So I'm gonna go ahead and list that one on eBay. Again, that's like 25 bucks. This one actually already did sell. So someone contacted me after I opened that Topps Chrome Black box, so I figured I'd go ahead and include this in the little challenge. The Raleigh Fingers, everyone was like, oh, you've never heard of this guy. Guys, he retired in like 1982 or something, like 5 years before I was even born. So yeah, I've never heard of him, sorry. But anyway, this one sold this one for 25 bucks, so that one's gone. And then I wanted to go ahead and show these as well. These are the 4 Arena Club slabs that I do have up for sale. So these are actually really, really cheap. I wasn't sure the price on these when I did show that Arena Club reveal. These are like 20 bucks a piece shipped. So the Anthony Elonga Topps Chrome Refractor, 20 bucks. And then the Lapras, Shiny Lapras V, 20 bucks. Those are shipped. So let me know on those if anyone's interested. The last raw sale on this Trey Man to 49 did like $120, something like that, 115, 120. This is actually a pristine. So this got all 10 subgrades. I know it's Arena Club. It's not like, PSA or BGS, but I'm asking 250 on this one. I think that's a really good deal for something that you could, if you wanted to, you could crack it and cross it to BGS or PSA and probably get a 10. So asking 250 on that one. Again, last raw was 115. And then the Olivier Giroud, 1 of 1. I'm asking $150 on this one. I think that one is a really good deal. This is a 1 of 1 out of Mosaic World Cup finalist here. So asking 150 on that one. And then these were kind of cool. I came across these because I actually had these in a video I did a while back on the coolest cards that I own that don't really have much value. And we got the Jalen Reagor. I actually pulled this in a video a while back, and this is a 1 of 1 Jalen Reagor, another one out of Select Retail. So if anyone's interested in this, let me know. I would be willing to let it go. I don't even know if he's still with the Eagles. I know he didn't play that great, so I don't know if he's still in the NFL, if he's still with the Eagles, but if anyone's interested in that, let me know. Jalen Reagor 101. And then these, again, I mentioned I would be willing to part with some of my DiVincenzo collection. This one, we have an Immaculate on card to 99. This one I am not willing to part with. This was a really, really cool pull out of Status, the draft night, and this one is numbered 9 of 32, which was his jersey number with the Bucks. So that one is really, really cool. I want to hold on to that one probably forever. And then this one I would be willing to part with as well out of Noir, another on-card to 5. So probably nothing too crazy. I'd have to check if there's been any sales on these, but I wouldn't think, more than 20 or 30 bucks on those probably. And then we'll go ahead and get into some of the stuff that did sell. So honestly, this one I don't think is worth listing. I don't think that one had too much value. This one, I was surprised. I was very surprised. So I looked up Bowman Chrome Miguel Vargas to 150. The cheapest one of these listed is like $90. So I think I'm going to go ahead and list mine for like 75 bucks or best offer and see what happens. I guess, he's playing well, or, is people are thinking he's going to be a good prospect. I don't know, but yeah, cheapest one currently listed is $90. So we're going to list this one for 75 or best offer. These I don't think are worth listing. There was a PSA 10 of this for like 15 bucks. So I guess he is not performing up to what people thought he would. So not worth it there. And now these I did actually go ahead and already list and went ahead and sold all of the Jeremy Peñas for $65. So that is a $65 sale there. And then also sold the Julio Rodriguez for $20. So there's 85 right there. The Bobby Witts are not sold yet. Those are still up on eBay. which if anyone is interested, my eBay is 502 Frank. And then these two, I do not believe were worth it as well. So I just wanted to show those because I did show those earlier in the video, but those I don't think were worth listing. So we didn't list those. And then finally, the last few, the Holland, I haven't checked yet. I'm hoping it's maybe a $10 card. Honestly, I'm not sure. It's not the press proof, it's just the base. So not sure on that one. Might not be worth it there. We'll have to check. Donovan Mitchell, printing plate 1 of 1. Honestly, I was kind of keeping this card if I ever did meet him in person. I thought this would be actually a really cool card to get him to sign. So not entirely sure I want to sell that one, but if anyone wants to make an offer, feel free. And then the Groot PMG, this one is the purple PMG. I thought that was numbered. I guess maybe it's not numbered. I thought the PMGs were numbered, unless I'm just totally missing it. But anyway, Group PMG, we'll have to see what these are doing. I got this a few months back when they were a lot hotter, so I don't know. Honestly, this one might not even be worth selling either, so I'll have to check on that one. And then we will have to check these as well. So we have the metal Pikachu. That one came out of the, I want to say the 25th anniversary UPC, maybe, with the metal Charizard and the metal Pikachu. So we'll see what those are doing, as well as these two cards that did come in that box as well. So I have to assume these are at least like altogether maybe 25 bucks. So that's just my estimate. And then we're going to check this one. I haven't checked this one yet either. I'm hoping this is maybe a $10 card. Tyler Glasnow out of Topps Pristine on-card auto. And then we did already list this one, TJ Friedel, the Bowman Mini Diamonds. I believe that one's probably $10 to $15 card. And then I did come across these. Unfortunately, I think, so the Justin Jefferson I did list, I believe for 10 bucks maybe. So that's on my eBay. And then the Gilberto Silva Brazil on-card auto. I have a couple offers. This one is on eBay for 30 bucks or best offer. I have a couple offers, but not quite where I want to be at on that one. And then the last couple, unfortunately, these were not worth it, but I did pick these out when I was kind of going through cards. David Johnson Select Green to 5, not worth listing. And also the Jalen Hurts out of, I can't remember the... Man, I can't remember the packs these came out of. These were like exclusive Panini rewards packs, but this one not worth listing. That's like a $5 card. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this one up, guys. This is going to be part 1. I will check back in a couple days and show you guys any additional sales that we make. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. I know it's a little bit of a random one, but again, trying to upload a video every single day. So want to get something up for you guys. So hopefully you enjoyed, and I will see you soon.